Hello everybody, it is MAGMA and I'm here back with a brand new LEGO Star Wars set review from 2015. So this is the LEGO Star Wars Death Star Final Duel set 75093. It contains 724 pieces, it is ages 8 and up, and it includes 5 minifigures. So yeah, this set usually retails between $90 to $100 in most stores. I think on LEGO Shop Online it should be around the $90 mark. And honestly, this is a great set. If you don't have this set, then you're definitely missing out. There's a lot of fun features to this set. It applies to collectors, to children who want to play with it, to literally anybody. It's a great display piece. It's a lot of fun. I actually think it's more fun than aesthetic, but we'll get to that in a second. So first of all, there are these 5 minifigures to quickly take a look at. So first off, we have our Emperor Palpatine minifigure. He comes with 2 lightning bolts, which we can actually go ahead and use up, take off. He comes in this very cool color. I really like it. Definitely some great torso printing, which represents the robes, little cape. I don't think there is no back printing on this minifigure. Yeah. So they kept Palpatine very, very simple. They kept the Emperor very simple compared to changing up a lot of the other figures. He has a brand new face. Actually, no. This version of Emperor Palpatine was firstly released in the Darth Vader Dark Side book. And this is an exact replica. So there's just some robe printing, a brand new face, which you can see. 2 faces, which I actually kind of like. He has this kind of smirky, happy face, evil. And then there's this part where he's just like, ooh, join the dark side. And then his lightning can just go ahead and shoot out. Comes with a little hood. And yeah, this is Emperor Palpatine just as we know him. Nothing has really changed except for his skin color tone. So yeah. Alright, so Darth Vader for this set has not changed a bit. Or should I say has changed all the way. So he comes with his red lightsaber. It's nothing big. I've already seen that. The torso printing is pretty cool. Regular torso printing. Nothing extremely cool. There may be some back printing. No back printing, because he has a cape. Comes with a cape, and here is a look at his brand new helmet. Or at the time was brand new, because by the time doing this video, I think it's a little bit old. A little bit late. So I really like his helmet. It definitely makes him good looking for Rebels, the animated series. For the movies, I don't know. I think they're both very different versions between the last helmet and the new helmet. I don't dislike this Vader helmet. I think it's a good helmet. And I think that if you get used to it, it's just fine. There is one issue, is that when you put the minifigure regularly, normally it always looks like he's looking up, and it's kind of annoying. He never can have to bend his legs like this for him to look straight. And here's how it works. Just pull this up, and this helmet alone like this I think would have been just fine, but they wanted to add the neck piece individually, so you could have this amazing part where the helmet is off and he just has the back down piece, and you have his head, which is white finally. His face finally looks like Darth Vader. So this version is perfect for recreating the scene and the set. Looks good with Rebels, and I think it's a very, very good change for Darth Vader. So that is Darth Vader. Luke Skywalker is the same as we had him in the Ewok village. He comes with his green lightsaber, and his hand, one with the glove, one without the glove. Here's a look at his amazing torso printing. And his face, just a little bit of back printing. And I think the difference between him and the Ewok village from 2013 is that he doesn't have the flap down of his vest showing that it was white under it. That's not something that they included for this set because it doesn't happen yet. But it is interesting. I thought that they would have added looks nice, but since I do have that other Luke, I'll be able to go ahead and include that. And he does have two faces. So looks pretty cool. Yep, that is the Luke Skywalker included. Finally, we get two red guards. I think that the only reason why they gave us this minifigure was to make sure we wouldn't complain on the minifigure count, and because they were there in the scene. It does make the entire set look awesome having both of these at the entrance, which I'll definitely show you guys. And I'm kind of happy because now I'm starting to have quite a bit of these red guards, which before was a pretty rare minifigure. So quickly showing he's the exact same one from the 2014 battle pack. Has a little bit of printing on his front. His arms and hands are dark red. His head is definitely black. Yeah, and he has this cape where it's kind of dark red, lead. I don't know how to say this, but it's smooth dark red inside, and it's kind of rough, bright red outside. So I really like that. If you guys have already seen this minifigure previously, you all know what I'm talking about. It's definitely great for the minifigure. I think it gives him a great look. And to be honest, for me, I think I'll just have these on the set to display, but I won't really be using these much for any other use. So you do get two of these, which if they would have only included one would have been kind of lame. So yeah, that is it for the minifigures. So the set is so compact with details all around it that I do want to start by reviewing it, but in sections. And here is the first section with doors and so on, how it works. You can pull this apart from the set and the sliding will come out. So yeah. So for me right now, say I'd want to play with the set, it definitely gives me a larger range and I can have a much cooler entrance with having Luke up here and having Vader, and they have to walk the entire little hallway, and we could have the Emperor all the way up here. So yeah, so that's definitely something that's kind of cool. What I did mention in the past thing is that these guards have an amazing look. You can just go ahead and place them here at the entrance, and they have some pretty cool looks. So I could have both my guards like this, and there is a door playability, so I'll go ahead and show you guys that right now. Go ahead and back up a bit the camera. So yeah, so as I was saying here, you got this door, you can open it both ways like this, and you can pull this. It's kind of rough sometimes, it doesn't really, yeah, mine is kind of weird, but you could go ahead and pull this out like so, and push it back in. So that's how that will work, and you can have doors open and close. This part is relatively, actually not relatively, but extremely similar to the Palpatine's Arrest, if any of you guys had that set. The set is constructed on the same way. And I'll go ahead and back up a bit. Yeah. So if you guys can see the set good, you can definitely tell that there are three main sections. There's this main section right here, this other section over here, and this third section here. So you got two of these on each side, and they're kind of going up and down like this. And you've got this main frame plus the little entrance, which I've shown you. So I'll go ahead and choose a different angle to show you. Alright, so for this first section right here, we can go ahead and put our Darth Vader down here, and he can be down here, getting ready to strike Luke down from this top bridge, and go ahead and put Luke up here. As you can see, there's only one feature except for this. You can go ahead and open this up if you want to on this side, but I'll show you guys the back part in the end. So we got Darth Vader and Luke here, and the main feature here is that you can go ahead and take Darth Vader's lightsaber, supposedly, and shoot this down like this sideways, and just like in the movie, Luke will fall down, and this entire part just falls down. So really like that feature. It's very, very nice, and it's definitely a lot of fun. You can definitely have a lot of fun. Just go ahead and strike down the. Yeah, it's kind of tough for the minifigures' arms because they're more loose these days. Back then they used to be less loose. But yeah, go ahead and put that like this, and yeah. So that's how that first part works. And just a quick little thing to show is that if I go ahead and try to move the camera like this, you guys can see that when I come in and close the pathway back, you can actually connect it like this, and you can do that thing on the same back part on the same other side, and in the end it has this set that's rather compact like this. But you can also go ahead and open it up like so and pull it like this. So you can have a lot of fun definitely with that. It's a lot of playing around and seeing how best fits you. So that's how that works. I'll go ahead and move on to the other side, and this one's, in my opinion, a bit more exciting. Because in here, it's just this top pathway here, as you can see, and you can have let's see, let's remember the scene. It's not exactly here. Usually this scene is usually around the pathway down there, but you can have Darth Vader over here carrying the Emperor. Oops. And you can go ahead and carry the Emperor like this, and then throw him down this hole, which is kind of a pain to. Honestly, it's a lot of it's a pain. And here's a look at it. You got these bars around and space to put some minifigures, so you can have Darth Vader on any side pretty much. So yeah. And again, this windshield, I don't really know what they are, but they open up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys the inside of this right now. So the inside is full of stickers. As you can see, it's all these display stickers. It's very hard to show. And there's a hole down here so you can retrieve your minifigure by pulling the set up if you put somebody down there. Go ahead and try to get the good angle on this. There you go. So you've got a lot of this going on inside. Yeah, a lot of stickers and showing wires and technology, really. It's nothing extremely exciting that we haven't seen before. Going up these stairs is nothing really, no easy task on this set, because as you can see, two stairs kind of highlight outside of the norm of having two studs. These ones have full bars. What you can do on these sets is go ahead and put your minifigure here on top, and he can go ahead and start striking Luke down, and you could have Luke down here as well, getting harmed by all the lightning. And if you can see this little lever here on the side, you have to pull this lever up. And no, you have to pull this lever down, and both stairs just go off flying. Now this depends, because right now I did it kind of easy and stuff, but you can give more power to the stairs. So for example, like this, and then the stairs are broken. So that's actually a lot of fun compared to what most people would think. It's a lot of fun to go ahead and play with that. So I actually really like this feature. I didn't really expect it until I actually finished building the set. So that's the stairs. I could show you the underside. There isn't much to show in the underside, unfortunately. So yeah, it's very basic. You can have the cool scene where Darth Vader is speaking to Luke, but you'd have to fit your fingers and figures down there. And honestly, yeah, it's kind of hard. You can do it, but it is hard. And here you have a little lever, which you can go ahead and push this up. So you can go ahead and flip this up like this, and the lightsaber pops out. So go ahead and keep this movement here like this in mind, and I'll go ahead and quickly switch over to show you guys what happens up here. So yeah, so every time that you flick this little mechanism down up here behind the throne's chair right here, you have a lightsaber. So every time I'm going to go ahead and flick down here, I can go ahead and pull the lightsaber out. So now that was kind of lame. But if I give it more power, oops. So yeah, sometimes it just flies out and it gets lost, and sometimes it just stays there. So that's the little mechanism. Kind of cool. Like it, I don't really see the need for the mechanism, but it is kind of cool. And moving over to the throne area here, as you can see, this opens up. As usual, you got a panel here of detail. Other side, you also got a little panel over here. You've got these blue things. I don't really know what they are. I've never really interested myself in knowing what they are, but they're there, don't worry. And you've got this amazing throne chair that turns a 360 degrees. Quick little note, it's cool chair, everything's cool, but you can't really put the Emperor, because if you want to fit your Emperor minifigure sitting, you're gonna have to destroy the cape. And yeah, you're just messing up the cape, and then when you take your minifigure back out, then it has the cape all rugged, and then your minifigure looks like it's been like through so much. So yeah, that's kind of this disappointing side of the chair. They still haven't found a way to fit the cape in. But the chair there does turn 360, but it doesn't go sideways. So yeah. So that is it for the close-up. I do feel like mentioning that from the this outer side it doesn't look the best. It actually looks extremely ugly, which it is important to keep in mind that having it on the other side or keeping it on the other point of view or perspective is much better. So you have these like three things and you can open them up. Yeah. And this is a repetitive build, so fun fact. The build is actually a lot of fun compared to what I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be really annoying. And if you have the bagged, I haven't built it unbagged, but bagged sets by number, it is a pretty fun build. So yeah. So for this set being on the rather expensive side, it's important to note that you do get a cool little brick separator. Starting to have quite a few of these, but yeah, you get a brick separator, very useful. The set also includes 8 stickers for that whole piece that I've shown you, the hole in the set. It includes all these 8 stickers. If you follow the instructions carefully, you can place them correctly, but they are very, very hard to get right. So I do feel like mentioning that, and if you have a hard time, definitely go ahead and ask some adults. They'll be able to help you. And those are the 2 little panels. Finally, there isn't too much more to say. There is the all these extra little pieces, so I'll quickly pour them out, so feel free to go ahead and have a look. I never really care too much for these extra pieces. There isn't anything very interesting. You do get another one of these. You do get a secondary Vader replacement neck piece, but that's about it. Some extra handcuffs. Actually, 2 pairs of extra handcuffs. So yeah, so those are the supplementary parts to the set. So overall, the final Duel is a great set for its price. I know it's very pricey, however, it did prove itself to be worth the amount of money that I paid, or that I should say that I should have paid, because this was an amazing birthday gift. But this set is really, really cool. Definitely, it's worth every single cent that you will be paying. It has some really cool minifigures. The Emperor is definitely, for me, the big highlight, because I love him, but love him as I love the character and the minifigure. So yeah, Darth Vader is an amazing new mold and new figure to add to your collection. Definitely looks, in my opinion, better than the past one. Luke is a key figure that you need for this set, and then these 2 Imperial Guards are to make your set look much better and much cooler if you're going to be displaying this. If you like Imperial Guards, then this is definitely a good set for you. However, there are cheaper ways to get them if you don't want to pay so much. So yeah. Overall, my final thoughts on this set is that definitely it is a set worth picking up while it's still around. I definitely don't suggest buying this set once it's off the market, which means that LEGO will have stopped selling it. But yeah, that's my final opinion on this set. So thanks for watching this review. Please leave me some feedback in the comments section below, and I will see you guys next time here on the MAGMA Studios channel. Bye bye.